Hi there, welcome to Jurado & Associates. I'm Romy Jurado, an attorney at Jurado & Associates, and together we're going to delve into common E2 mistakes that you should avoid and also what tips I have for you to get your E2 visa approved. Before we delve into what the E2 mistakes are that people usually do, let's go through the benefits and see what the E2 visa is really all about. The E2 visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows citizens of certain countries that have navigational and commerce treaties with the United States to come here in order to buy an existing business or start up from scratch and thereby receiving E2 visa. Together, they can come with their spouse, with their children. The children can go to school here. The spouse can work wherever he or she wants. Both the spouses will receive a social security number. They can start building credit here. And this visa can be renewed indefinitely as long as the business is going forward. First mistake is having a bad business plan. The business plan is a document that is extremely important for your E2 visa approval. It should have realistic financial projections for the next 5 years. It should outline your plan to create jobs, how many jobs are you creating now and in the next 2 to 3 years. It should also tell immigration about your business. It should tell immigration about you as the investor so that you can get the approval. My advice is get it prepared by a certified public accountant, one that can certify that the numbers make sense with realistic financial projections that would increase your approval rate. The second mistake that I see when people come to me telling me their E2 visa has been denied is lack of jobs. United States doesn't want for the E2 visa investment to just be enough to give you and your family a happy life. They want you to help the U.S. economy. And while it's not in the regulations how many jobs you should create, my advice to create at least 2 jobs. 2 full-time jobs, 3 part-time jobs. Create jobs in order for you to get the E2 visa approval. Another mistake that I see a lot and often in visa E2s that have been denied is the lack of enough investment. Now, while the regulations don't tell you this is the amount that you need to invest, they do say that the amount has to be enough in order for that business that you're trying to fund. So for example, if you're opening up a 5-star restaurant, you're probably going to need to invest $500,000, $1 million, and that would be enough. If you're opening up a cafeteria, then maybe $100,000 is enough. The investment amount has to be enough for the type of business that you are setting up. And now let's talk about some tips. Some tips that throughout our over 12 years of practice, we have seen that really work for E2 visas. The most important tip to get your E2 visa approved is to work with professionals. If you're looking for a business, work with a reliable business broker. If you're going to start a business or buy one, work with a business lawyer. If you're going to apply for an E2 visa, work with an immigration attorney. Here at Quilca Associates, we can do both. We are both immigration attorneys and business lawyers, so we have that covered for you. If you're preparing a business plan for immigration, which you should, work with a certified public accountant. We have an affiliated firm that we can recommend you to make sure your E2 visa gets approved. A very important tip that I have for you is to please fully prepare your application and your supporting documents. Immigration shouldn't have to make any assumptions about your business and what you're doing with it. It needs to be completely clear and organized so that they see it, check, approved. The next tip, and this is so important, it's for you to show the investment. Literally, you need to have the bank account, the business bank account, and highlight in there how the money came in and how the money came out and was used for the business. Trust me, that's going to make immigration's job so much easier and they're more likely to approve your application. Always throughout the process, any immigration process, understand that there might be requirements that you may not be able to fulfill. You should be able to remain open and have a conversation with your attorney to decide, hey, maybe this is not the right visa for me. What other visa can I apply for? And there you have it, a complete rundown of some E2 visa mistakes, some tips that you should use in order for you to have a successful application. If you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with people that might benefit. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel where we have more information about different visas that you might be able to apply for. Here at Quilca Associates, we will walk with you every step of the way to obtain your American dream.